I'm not really here to tell you the stats, the numbers.
But through this film, I'm going to share with you the experience. We were invited by Ferrari halfway across the world to try a very special car. And the experience made me ask a deeper question regarding our pursuits. This is the story of that epic drive.
How can it not be a brand that you like since you're a kid? A little heart-to-heart moment here, because I think this is an important milestone, not just for me, but for Speedcrete especially.
What started 16 years ago through the community we built, the events, the videos, until our Speeder Talks podcast and other series, we've now been invited as exclusive media from Indonesia to Athens, Greece. And that's a big deal.
For us to be selected, handpicked, and approved by the Ferrari headquarters to be sent out and to be here today means the world to me right now.
Alright, we just made it to Doha.
Boarding my flight. Michael, Ferrari?
Yes.
Hi, how are you? To do that. Now going in for the briefing.
We were welcomed by Ferrari's very own engineering team from Maranello, the brains and passion behind the Amalfi Spider, amongst other cars. And after sharing the specs and updates on the car, we were briefed on the route tomorrow, 181 kilometers of pure adrenaline. So, what are we driving? The Amalfi Spider. Award-winning V8 twin-turbo engine, 640 horses, and carbon ceramic brakes.
Really excited to drive this tomorrow. All right, we are ready for the test drive with the Amalfi Spider. Super stoked. Can't wait to get into the car. All right, here they are. Okay.
Okay, this is
All right.
just keep it in the car.
Okay. All right, this is my car for the day. I am so excited right now. Blue interior. All right, guys, I'm ready to go. Oh. Don't forget you're driving on the right. Let me just get a little bit situated here with the driving position. I just cannot wait to push this car, as you can see. If I were to put it in comfort, the suspension softens up a little bit. So it's a nice and comfortable city cruiser.
And you know that's what they're aiming for when you can also put the car into adaptive cruise control. So, the first character of this car is clear. It's a comfortable Grand Tourer with modern features.
Feel free to ask anytime if you want to revisit details. Safe drive.
Okay, not that modern. That was my GPT.
All right, thank you. The power. Oh, the brakes. Oh my goodness, the brakes are so good. It's something that Ferrari calls brake to wire. The braking is just absolutely on point.
After feeling the amazing brakes, I also noticed we were entering a tunnel.
We are approaching a tunnel, so let's see if we could hear the V8 twin turbo in action. No, you can't really hear it.
So, I guess outside exhaust noise isn't its best attribute. But that's nothing new in today's era of modern sports cars. Anyway, I tried pushing the car on the straights again and noticed...
Oh! Oh, see? That jerk. I love it.
The car is definitely quick and delivers the torque fast. Enough to get me squealing like this. And this. Okay, look.
You can definitely tell that it's turbocharged because there is a bit of a lag in the power delivery. Not too much, it's still quite instantaneous,
However, that and the jerkiness are refreshing for me because it shows that
It's still somewhat analog. It still has life to it. It's not too perfect,
so maybe that's the paradox.
because imperfection nowadays makes it human. It humanizes the process.
And before I got too philosophical, Mount Parnitha was calling.
All right, so now we have reached sort of the mountainous roads, which means one thing. It's time to put the roof down. Oh yeah. So the roof goes down in 13.3 seconds, and you can put the roof down up to 60 kilometers an hour. But all that doesn't really matter now, does it? What really matters is the drive.
Manatino embrace. With the roof down, all my senses came alive. The adrenaline, the excitement, the emotions all came rushing in. Now I could go on and on to describe the specs and what the Amalfi Spider was capable of, but they definitely couldn't describe this.
Now I arrived here just expecting performance, but what surprised me from this car is how fast it changes character. In one moment, it's a comfortable, refined Grand Tour, but when the road opens up, the performance kicks in, the steering sharpens, and it's unmistakably a Ferrari.
After the drive, Athens became quiet again. The question was no longer which character was real. It was how Ferrari had made both feel honest.
I'm starting to understand it. So in this age where AI, EV, and perfection almost becomes reachable, and in this thematic location of Athens, Greece, where that strive for perfection has unfolded in many mythologies here, maybe we were not destined to have that in the first place. And almost having that, the most power, the fastest car, the most efficient, things like having a human touch, and perfection and imperfection, as I would say, becomes that much more valuable. And I think as a brand, as a team, we met a lot of the Ferrari engineers during this trip. This is exactly what Ferrari still wants to uphold. It's the progress, and it's the emotion, it's the soul and the effort on the heart that count. And I think more and more brands need to understand that. As a non-Ferrarista, as they may say, I'm completely in awe of what they've achieved in this car. But man, oh man, I'm so thankful, so grateful, and so blessed to be here today.
And it's all thanks to all of you guys who's been there and supported us through the years. We may not be the biggest in terms of numbers, but we're the biggest in terms of heart, and I can assure you that.